What's up? Back with another one. Her name is Kendra Morris, released 2012. This record, I never knew about it. My friend Grant, he gave it to me, passed me down records. We've traded records. I'm thankful for meeting him, because when I first started, I didn't really know a lot of people that collected records. But I think as you go along in your journey of whatever you do, it doesn't have to be records, but whatever you decide to do, you just find great people, and Grant's one of those. Yeah, this record right here, it's really great. It's on Wax Poetics, and I didn't even know they had a record label. If you haven't heard of Wax Poetics, you should check it out. They're like a magazine. This record right here, it's great instrumentation, great singing. She's a great singer. So Kendra Morris on the vocals, and she wrote this stuff. And then Jeremy Page, he mixed it and helped songwrite as well. And then Sam Merrick on the drums. And then Tyler Cash on the keys. It has like different keyboards, like organ, Fender Rhodes, what I heard. What I really like about this record that stood out to me was that like the songwriting was, I don't know, like it was very unique, and I really appreciated that from that record. Some things like you read and you're just kind of like, oh, like you normally don't hear that. That's what I appreciate about listening to so many records is you never know what you're gonna get. You think you heard it all, but it's like I just try to keep an open mind, and this was a great record. As far as genres, it's like mixture of music, I would say. You can't label this record. I mean, it has a lot of emotion. So if you ever get a chance, you should check this out. I made 3 different beats. I'm gonna go through them. But for the first one, straight off the first track on the label, it says 45 RPM. And that's usually for the 45s. For the single 45s, I'll make a video of that. The part that I sampled was this. Yeah, I sampled that part. You get this right here. What I really like about that, when I first heard it, a regular drum break. If you guys don't know about that, drum breaks, it's like pretty much like that solo part. Like, I'll play it again. What's cool about this is that it's on 45 right now. The first part that I showed you, this is 33 now. But when I first heard it, I was like, dun, 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 dun. When I recorded it and then I chopped it, it was like there was bass on there, like, so it was a bass drum, but then the extra bass, and then dun. So it gives it that good feel. I was like, okay, I just wanted to get the drum break. Side C on this record, had to change it up a little bit. Same record, just different song. 2 different songs to sample from. So from that part, I just got the keys. What I heard, it was just the Fender Rhodes, and I really like the Fender Rhodes. Shout out to the Fender Rhodes maker. So what I did with this one was more. And then what you get on that one is that was pretty much the drum break, the keys, and I wanted to just keep it simple on that one, but I really like that one. Side B. This one sounded cool.
Did you ever ride a concrete ride? Did you ever ride a concrete ride? Did you ever ride a concrete ride? What it say? What it say?
So that was one part. Went to the back to get like a little intro hook. Two different parts from the one song. I went with that part, and then the intro part. So that was like a one bar with a 4. That's one bar, and then 8 bars with the second part that I just showed you. That's what I was counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 times 2. That's 8. So that's 8 bar hook / intro. Second part goes. For that part, I kind of put some effects on there because it just sounded dope, like as the keys went and as her voice went, and that's like the main part of the song. But it kind of just, it filters out and it goes in and it goes out. I really like that. And then after that part, then I added my drums. Then together it goes like this. So for that one, that's what I did for that one. I really like that one. I enjoyed making it. And then for my next one was here on side C. So for that part, I just got the organ, and to be honest, like when I heard it, like it's a good song. When I first was listening to it, I was like, it's not something I would want to sample. But you know, I wanted to challenge myself, so I was just like, you know what? Let me find something, and then I reheard the song, and then I liked the organ, so I was like, let me see what I can do with that. I chopped. Okay, so it goes. There's what I got, but see if you hear it, that part, I was just playing around with it, and then get is that was for the first part, which is the intro. For the second part, and that's what I like to just do. I just like to just play around and see something that will stick with me. If it doesn't stick with me, it's like it's not gonna stick with anybody else. So the part goes. So it was this part. Started tuning it differently. With that one part, I got this right here. This is what you hear. It feels good. It speaks to me. It's the feeling. That's where it's at right now. With the drums, you get is and all together. And yeah, pretty much that's what I did with those 3 records right there. Try to do something different. I'm thankful. I remember Grant gave me like a batch of records, and this was one of the records that he gave me. Thank you for watching. Thank you. You just started following me recently. Peace.